Hi guys, welcome to another HOI4 video. Today we're gonna play as Yugoslavia. I hope you're ready, because you're gonna witness the most schizophrenic, most vomit-inducing way to play as Yugoslavia in Hearts of Iron 4. But also a way with which you can get every single achievement as Yugoslavia in one single run. So without any more blabbering, let's start the game. Let's research basic machine tools, construction 1 and engineering, the typical research. I will produce 1 factory of guns and 2 factories of support equipment for now, and let's buy some steel. I'm also gonna create agency right away. Let's build, I guess, a civ in Serbia. Our first focus is Western focus. Also let's produce convoys. When it comes to the army, I'm gonna delete every single division that doesn't belong to the infantry template. As for these ones, I'm gonna delete half of them. As for the remaining 8 divisions, I'm just gonna exercise them. After creating an agency, I'm instantly gonna start upgrading it. Let's go for economy civilian. And let's get our first operative and let's send him to Germany. Let's keep upgrading our agency. It's time to pick our second focus. Both of them are pretty much useless. However, the friendship treaty with Italy takes only 35 days to complete, so I'm gonna go for that one. Also, it's our fascist demagogue now. Let's get a passive defense, and let's research mechanical computing. Next focus is attract allied capital, minus 5% consumer goods, why the hell not. Let's get another level of passive defense, and let's rush concentrated industry 1. Once this focus is finished, we should have 9 factories here, so let's stop trading that 1 factory, and let's go for localized trading centers. Our next focus is limited self-government. We got 100 PP. Let's hire army offense expert. Also let's rush improve machine tools, and let's once again buy resources. After limited self-government, we can go for either a devolved Croatia or United Autonomous Croatia, and this is a bait. Most people go for devolved Croatia, thinking that there's gonna be 2 Croatias, they're gonna do more industrial focuses, giving you more factories. However, that's not true. If you go for devolved Croatia, those countries don't pick industrial focuses until 1939. However, if you go for United Autonomous Croatia, they pick industrial focuses right away. And on top of that, you get 1 extra division. So go for United Autonomous Croatia. Also, we've got some army experience, let's go for political loyalty for some extra stability. This woman's name is literally River, but I won't hire her. I'm gonna go for German operative, and let's now prepare collaboration government in Germany. Rip civs, rip guns, rip everything. However, we must prepare the collaboration governments. Same thing as Croatia. If you go for divide Bosnia, you get Bosnia and Herzegovina, and none of them pick any focuses which get factories. However, if you go for protect Bosnia, you're gonna do those focuses, and you're gonna get 1 extra division as well. Let's now ban communism. This will slightly increase our fascist support. Here's a little bit of RNG, because who doesn't love RNG? I'm just talking about it, just happened. Getting fascist assault divisions is a big buff. You might even have to restart if you don't get it. Well, you don't really have to restart, but they're really helpful. Let's go for concentrated 2 and also construction 2. See, as I told you, they're doing the industrial focuses. All 3 of these countries. However, the rest of the countries typically don't do them until 1939, so that's a little bit misfortunate. Let's now dissolve the Banate of Serbia. Let's make our division template smaller, that way we have enough guns to launch the operation, and then I'm gonna make it bigger again. What a waste of army experience, I know. Also, I'm gonna remove engineers from our troops. We don't need those engineer companies. Let's go for truck. Also, at this point, we can do some anti-democratic raids, so that way we get a little bit more fascist support per day. In the meantime, let's open up political discourse. And our next focus is autonomy for Slavic Transylvania. And now let's draw a frontline offensive line into Bulgaria. I'm also going to request troops from all of my puppets. Let's give them a general, Ivan Gošnjak, and let's give them Milutin Nedic. And here we are fully Balkanized now. Let's now go for industrialization program. We prepared the first collaboration government in Germany. Let's instantly start building up Intel network here again. Now you might be wondering, why the hell am I not going for a civil war? Well, if you go for the civil war, you can kiss King Peter goodbye, you never get him again, and that's instantly 2 achievements lost. Let's go for the radio. Now got over 45% fascist support, let's discredit the government real quick, and we now got enough to hold national referendum. My game literally just crashed from the Iron Man autosave. I love Iron Man. Anyway, let's finally hold national referendum. We are now fascist. I'm instantly gonna go for state service in the military for some extra PP, and let's expand the mining industry. Millions must mine, billions even. And I guess I'm gonna build some mills in Serbia now. We got enough of Intel network, let's do quiet Intel network, and let's prepare our second collaboration government in Germany. Allah have mercy on my economy, look at this. Let's rush concentrated 3 with the research bonus now. And here we are, Sino-Japanese War. You know what time it is? Well, we're Serbia, it's time to attack Bulgaria. I'm gonna justify on Bulgaria, it's gonna take about 8 months. Also, I forgot, let's instantly fire fascist demagogue. I should have done this the moment we switched to fascism. Next focus, develop civilian industry. It's much better than this one because a civ is always worth way more than a mil, especially when you got like 0 of them left. Let's rush advanced machine tools with the bonus. Next focus, expand the University of Zagreb. And let's go for computing machine. Also, let's go for war economy. Next focus, I usually go for integrated rail network because it gives you infrastructure in entire Yugoslavia and it's genuinely better, but this time I'm gonna go for improved Serbian rail network. That way I can rush the 5th research slot way sooner. Also, let's go for construction 3. Also, a good thing about Yugoslavia, they start with superior firepower. I'm gonna go for delay now. Here's the thing, we're gonna need some democratic support later on in the game. So let's now hire a guy who gives us democratic support. However, I'm not gonna go for democratic reformer because democratic reformer causes all those events which can destabilize the country a lot. I'm instead gonna go for democratic firebrand. He's gonna get us democratic support and also 10% recruitable population factor. And he won't cause issues at all. Unless we go above like 70% democratic support, which won't happen. Anyway, our justification for Bulgaria is finished. Let's declare war on them and let's instantly start justifying on Italy, although I don't have political power for that. Anyway, let's expand the University of Belgrade and let's get that 5th research slot. Time to justify on Italy. It's gonna take 7 months. Let's go for improved artillery, and it's time to start producing some trucks. We got the second collaboration government against Germany. It's once again 30%, but it's alright. I will not prepare any more collaboration governments in Germany. Next focus. Alright, we got our 5th research slot. Let's now invite German military mission. This focus takes only 35 days and gets us rid of this national spirit. We need it because right now, if we would join Axis, we would get a coup and Germany would get a war goal against us. Or we would end up in a civil war. With this focus finished, this national spirit is gone and that just won't happen anymore. Also, let's get support weapons 1 and also mobile defense. If you want, you can invest in air in this run. However, this run will end in like 941. There is no need to go for air. Bulgaria is gone, I'm gonna puppet them and steal their civs, and also I'm gonna steal their resources. I have like 0 aluminum, and now I'm gonna have like 2 aluminum. And it's a good enough difference. As you now got to military industry, I'm gonna go for a little bit more of guns. I'm gonna send my divisions here, and also some of them are gonna have a fallback line like this. We'll basically fight against Italy, and I'm just gonna call in Croatia. Also, our next focus is a United Kingdom. That's the UK reference, ha ha ha. Let's go for limited conscription. Let's now guarantee religious liberties, and Hungary is now fascist, which means nobody's gonna guarantee them. Support weapons 2, and let's also improve the artillery. If you were to build air, I would recommend you to go for one of these guys for some air XP at this point, or even earlier. However, I'm not gonna do that, so let's go for extensive conscription. And also let's get the new guns. Justification for Italy is done. Before I declare war on them, I'm gonna join the Axis. And let's now declare war on them. Since I'm at war with Major, I can quickly justify. Let's justify on Hungary. One more thing, I'm gonna start justifying on Albania. By justifying on them, they're gonna be guaranteed by democratic countries, most importantly UK and France. As you can see, UK guaranteed them. I can cancel the justification. Alright, so war against Italy. Let's call in Croatia, delete this order, and now just control and right click, and we should be destroying their divisions without even moving into this city. Next focus, reunite the kingdoms. 13 divisions. They're gonna have a frontline order here. Also very important that Hungary gets southern Slovakia because this state has lots of steel. And here we are. Let's declare war on Hungary. I'm also gonna call in Vojvodina. We now need to focus on just taking Pech and also Budapest. That's only places we have to take to capitulate Hungary. I'm gonna use the little planes that I've got in Hungary. Anyway, I bet you that the next focus this country is gonna pick is industrial effort. It's industrial effort. Look, Vojvodina, autonomous region of Vojvodina just capitulated Hungary. However, in the peace deal, of course, I will puppet entire Hungary, steal their civs, steal their resources. Gotta send back my divisions west to fight against Italy. Also, bonus tip, when you're about to finish this focus, make sure you delete all of your puppet divisions. Just keep the ones that are literally yours. That way you don't end up having divisions of dead countries. They're all now your templates. Also, we now got tons of manpower. Let's now go for local police force. And let's use cavalry template for garrisons. So let's start by building up military factories in all the places that have good levels of infrastructure. Like Herzegovina, oh my god. And let's go for end the regency focus. This focus doesn't do much. It really just makes Peter II leader of non-aligned and democratic party. And we also lose our leader and he gets replaced by a random one. Also let's go for, I guess, I don't know, disperse support. Let's delete all these templates and let's create a new one consisting of only one infantry battalion, give it lowest priority, and let's give it a cute little icon. And I'm gonna put like 200 of these into training. 185 should be good enough. Also I'm gonna convert every single division to this template so I can manage them easier. Also it's very important to keep destroying Italian divisions that come here. These divisions are ready, I'm gonna deploy them. Let's put them into a new army. Let's just send them to like Saarbrücken or something. They don't stop coming and they don't stop coming. And Italy just hit 500,000 casualties. I think we can now officially start pushing into their territory. Let's go for local militias for some more manpower. And I'm gonna start saving up political power. I'm gonna need tons of it later on. Nice encirclement up here. And here we are. They declare war on Albania, which means we can get military access from France and from the UK. When it comes to these divisions, I'm gonna take like 47 of them, or 1/4. They're gonna garrison only victory points, and they're gonna garrison entirety of France except for Alsace-Lorraine and Savoy, because that's where the front lines are. This is enough to capitulate France. However, UK is a bit harder, so I'm gonna send like the remaining divisions there. 138 should be more than enough. Also, I'm gonna release Transylvania as my puppet. It's called Principality of Transylvania. Let's find it here. Here it is, release as a puppet, and I'm gonna give them all the occupied states in Italy. Here's the thing. Italy is gonna end up in that civil war thing. And there's gonna be two sides. One side is gonna be that dark green socialist Italy, and that's the Mussolini Italy. The other side is the Regno del Sud, and two things can happen now. It can either become a puppet of France or UK and become part of Allies, or it can become puppet of my puppet, causing a double puppet bug. It would be an Axis member, and even if we would leave the Axis, it would remain in the Axis. I'll be able to actually attack it later on. Either way, this way I make sure that I don't have that puppet for myself, and it's either my puppet's puppet or puppet of France or UK. Anyway, let's start justifying on Romania now. And we're gonna keep pushing and taking control over their states, putting Italy closer and closer to the civil war event. At this point I'm even gonna take Zara. I'm gonna give it to Transylvania. By the way, we lost core on it, because this tree is nerfed. It was so broken, they kind of changed it, and as a result, you now lose cores here, here and here, unless you conquer them before you unite the empire thing. Here comes the Molotov-Ribbentrop, and here we are. They've fractured. As you can see, Regno del Sud is a puppet of the UK. So yes, it's good. As long as they're not my own puppet, it's good. They're gonna get some more land, of course, but I don't mind. I'm just gonna get their military access, I'm gonna destroy this encirclement up here, and I'm gonna evacuate my divisions out of Italy. Justification for Romania is done. And let's start justifying Albania. Anyway, it's time to hire a democratic reformer. We will have to go democratic at some point. Justification for Albania is finished. Now I have to attack Romania and at the same time Albania as well. I have to attack Albania directly. Because keep in mind, they're in the Allies and I'm in the Axis. By attacking Romania I don't get the powder keg achievement, but by attacking Albania I do. So that's our first achievement. There's another thing I have to worry about though, and that's not capitulating the UK right away. Because if I capitulate them before the first 7 days of war, I won't be able to fully annex Romania for free in the peace deal, and I have to fight them. And let's be honest, they're a pretty powerful country. That's an annoying thing to do. On the other hand, France can't be capitulated right away. We don't care about them. Alright, we declared war on Albania and Romania on the 27th of July, so we have to wait until like 4th of August or something like that. Alright, we waited long enough. I'm gonna start walking towards Belfast and also Newcastle. They're 99% towards capitulation. Let me delete these two divisions, let them walk out. Please just walk away, walk away. Also, I have to use the chance while I'm at war with majors. I'm gonna start justifying on Poland. Gonna justify on some eastern state like this one. They're assisting enemy, that's even better. It's gonna take only 10 days. One also very important thing, I should call Transylvania into this war. Alright, so in this peace deal, only thing that really matters is that I give entire Romania to my Transylvanian puppet. I should let Italy have its course, because if I don't, then I'll have to take cities in Sardinia to capitulate them, and that's no good. However, as for the other things, I don't have to worry about anything. Even if Italy does take stuff, I'm gonna take that back in the next peace deal once I capitulate them. Only thing I have to worry about is that I make sure that France and UK both get fully annexed. That way they don't guarantee Poland and we don't have any of those complications. We got ourselves the second achievement, which is Dracula's Revenge. Here it is. And that's to have Transylvania own all of Romania. Anyway, we have to take out Italy now. However, they should be easy to take out. They have like 9 divisions. So I'm just gonna use my garrison divisions to take them out. Talking about garrison divisions, I'm gonna need a whole lot more of them. I'm gonna go for another 150 or so. Justification for Poland is finished. Let's now justify on Greece. We also need Greece for Yugoslavia Achievement, or Yugoslavia, however you call it. Germany just declared war on Poland, so what I'm gonna do is leave their faction, declare war on Poland myself, and now I can get their military access. Another thing I need is a country that I can declare war on, who is allied to Germany. So for that I'm going to go here, and I'm gonna release Hungary as an independent country, rip some of my cores, but it is what it is. They will basically join Axis the moment Germany takes out Poland. Maybe even earlier. Yeah, they just joined. Also, I'm gonna use all of my planes that I've stolen in this journey. I'm gonna send them all down here. They're gonna support our troops in Greece. I got some 500 planes, that's good enough. Also, at this point I will also join the Axis, because there's a chance that they get Italy into Axis, and that's not good. I will later leave their faction once they take out Poland. Poland is gone, I'm just gonna confirm an exit. Benito Mussolini is deposed for the second time. Ah, yes. Alright, it's time to deploy these new Order 66 divisions. I'm gonna put them into new army, and they're gonna Order 66 the entirety of Germany, or well, just the German corps. This is why we prepared those collaboration governments early in the game. It's really hard to take out Germany at this point without Order 66, and with Order 66 it's also kind of hard if you don't have the collaboration governments. Now I need to be careful about Italy. I have to make sure that when I'm about to capitulate them, I instantly leave the Axis and start justifying on Hungary. And Greece is also gone, let's just fully annex them. Now I'm gonna send my entire army like here, so that we don't capitulate by Germany. Also, one more thing, I'm gonna give all the Italian states that I control to my puppet, Transylvania, in case they do end up in the second civil war, so that way my puppet actually ends up having that annoying puppet. Here we go, they're in the civil war, and this is my puppet's puppet, yay! And they're in the Axis. So here's the thing, I'm gonna leave Axis right away, and I'm gonna start justifying on this puppet's puppet. Doesn't make any sense, I know. But they're in the Axis, which is so funny because their overlord isn't. Alright, we took out Italy, I'm going to fully annex them. There's this Transylvania in Italy, but here's the thing, I don't have to worry about them, instead I should send some of my divisions to Transylvania itself. Keep in mind they're a puppet of Transylvania, which means that I can declare war on them and I'm at war with Transylvania, so I can capitulate Transylvania instead of wasting political power here. I can simply annex them that way. Also, I'm gonna send all of my Order 66 divisions to Germany. And now we declare war on these guys. They can't call in Germany just yet, because, well, Germany can't accept call to wars from puppets, or call other puppets from other countries into the war, which is good because we can just walk into the Transylvanian victory points and capitulate them. Also, since I'm at war with myself, I can also justify quickly on Hungary, because, well, I'm a major. Let's just cap these guys now, and I think that's it. Now I can annex Transylvania, Italy, and Transylvania. Also, one more thing I'd recommend you to do after you do this is go to main menu and load back after you take out Transylvania and these guys. That way you're not in perpetual war on yourself. Also, Soviet Union wants to justify me, but I will not do anything about it yet. And justification for Hungary is finished. Let's declare war on them. And now we should be taking out Germany instantly. I think we actually are. It shows here that they're not gonna capitulate yet, but the game doesn't calculate the collaboration governments for the first day. For the second day, however, it does. And now we get to annex Empire of Burundi, Dutch Antilles, Slovakia, Hungary, German Denmark, and also Germany. And that means we just got all of our neighbors, which should be our Yugoslavia achievement. Here it is, huge Yugoslavia. There's only 2 achievements left, and we're gonna get them now. For the first one, we need to have Peter II in power. And for that, we need to now go either non-aligned or democratic. Obviously, you can't go non-aligned. We have to go democratic. Let's open up political discourse. The best thing, I can expand civil support, and it costs me way less stability than it usually does, because when you go democratic, it's way less costly when it comes to stability. So yeah, we have to wait about another 2 months or so until we hit 45% democratic support. Alright, we got enough support, let's discredit the government, hold national referendum, we're now democratic, we got Peter II as the leader, which should be Peter's pride achievement, here it is. Last thing, we have to make sure that we're not gonna end up in a war against the Soviets, so let's release Romania. And now we only got one last achievement left, and that's now this is getting childish. It's actually not that hard, all I gotta do is go here, find legionaries Bulgaria, release nation, play as, And at this point they just finished this focus. Let's now do illusions of a non-partisan system. Usually they have over 20% democratic support at this point, and usually you can either do this focus or they already finished it. This time they didn't finish it, we had a bit worse RNG, but it's okay. We can rush it. Also, it's justifying Yugoslavia. We got claims, so this war goal is never gonna expire. We can declare war whenever we want. Next focus is liberalization of trade policies. Their justification is ready. We can attack whenever we want. Next focus, plot against Boris. And yeah, Yugoslavia is at war with the Soviet Union because they guaranteed Finland. It doesn't matter. As long as you didn't delete all of their divisions, they should be fine. They'll be having a stalemate type of war. We just need them to stay alive, that's all. Also, this achievement must be done before, I believe, 6th or 8th of September 1941, because then this guy turns 18 and he's no longer a kid. Alright, this focus is finished. Now we go to the decisions tab. I'm gonna brainwash political prisoners. This decision takes 2 months. Next decision, draw up a plan for a regicide. That's another 2 months. And let's now execute the plan and let's seek foreign support. This decision takes 90 days, but seeking foreign support gets it down to only 30 days, as you can see. Rip Boris, and let's now do former Legacy Council focus. And that's it. We can pick whichever one we want. Let's go for pro-Axis one, although Axis doesn't exist anymore. And now all you gotta do is declare war on Yugoslavia. And here we are, we just got the achievement. Change the world, my final message. Goodbye. Although we won't get annexed, I'm pretty sure. We just turned into a democratic country. Yeah, we're just democratic. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, share and subscribe. Comment down which country should I do the achievement run as next. And yeah, join my Discord server. I guess, I don't know. Don't join it. I don't have any funny countries to release myself as and then say bye, so I'm just gonna Alt F4. Bye.